YouTube. Here we go. We're gonna do some bush hogging. This is 4 acres on top of a hill, steep hill, but it's only just the top of the hill. So it's been cleared out and it's been planted in ryegrass and some crimson clover for a food plot. We're going to leave a spot on the back side of the property for a food plot, and then we're going to try to mow everything else. So here we go. this is another one in the books. We got her wrapped up. Got done a little quicker than I thought we would. But it's hard to see heels on the camera. I know if I've said that once, I've said it a dozen times. I'm gonna try to get in a place I can show you how steep this stuff is. I wouldn't have wanted to try to do this farm with the 5075. If I had the wheels widened out a good bit on it and maybe fluid in the tires, it wouldn't be too bad. If I keep this property and keep mowing it in the future, I may try to widen the wheels on that 3032. I think you can buy spacers for them. It's not as easy to do the small tractors as it is the utility tractors. I think they make a spacer. Let's see. I'm on about the top now. If you look back down towards my truck, I don't know if you can tell if that's downhill or not. Let's see. I can zoom, I think. And that's not real steep between here and there. The steepest part's between here and that back tree line back down through there. And you get back in the back part of this property here, and it's almost too steep to walk up and down. There's 4 acres. We didn't do all of it. We did there's a food plot here in the back, and we left that food plot. And between here and that food plot down here along this tree line, that is straight downhill between here and there. It's weird how that don't show up on camera. But I was a little bit surprised with the 3032. I knew it would do it because I'd done stuff with that tractor like that before, like this. And there's so many trees out here. You know, if you just look at all the trees that we had to bush hog around. I wanted to do that with the hydrostatic transmission on the 3032E. I'd have hated to have been out here with the 5075 and the power reverser. It would have been a slow go. We wouldn't have been no quicker. And of course, some of these, there's not really any low hanging limbs. Not really. I mean, you could come out here with a cab and probably be okay. It's just so much easier to do this with a compact tractor and with a hydrostat transmission and without a cab. And you can just get in and out of little smaller places easier. Look at these rocks. You know, I mean, this is Tennessee. This is what you have to deal with. You know. And I was driving straight up some of this. You can see like this one here, like where the bush hogs skin across the top of it. Fresh limestone. But this is basically, so here's the food plot here. It's ryegrass and crimson clover. Pretty nice food plot between here, and starts about here and goes down to the tree line. Property owner wanted to leave that for the animals and stuff. It's in the city limits, so you can't really hunt here, but you can bow hunt. You can't hunt with a rifle, but you can bow hunt. But I think he just likes to come up here and watch the wildlife, you know. What this is basically a building lot that nobody's ever built on. So you could put, it's kind of in a neighborhood, it's in the city limits, and you could build houses here. It's a nice piece of property though, and the landowner has cleared it up best he could. Look at these rocks, man. You talk about a rough ride. Of course, ain't much grass right in this area here, but Tell you what, this was a job here. He's got been cutting, had a limb fall or something. They were cutting it up, and of course all this was underneath the tall grass. I found all this with the bush hog. So he's got some pickup, cleanup work to do out here. I hit one big rock out here somewhere. I was gonna show it to you if I can find it. I don't think it might be this one. I think it was this one. This rock was here. And my bush hog found it right there. That made for a kind of a rough ride too. Didn't break a shear pin, so when I heard it, I just immediately shut the PTO off, and stopped it and pulled forward. You can see where I missed the grass right there around that rock, but I just pulled forward down there and started back up and kept on going. And but I wanted to try to show you, if we get down here at the bottom and look uphill, I wonder what that'll look like. Just wanted to try to show you how steep this hill is. You can't do it sideways. Some of it you can. Let's see if I hold the camera straight. You can't. It just don't look bad on a camera, but it is. You can just barely drive a tractor straight through there, without going up and down hill. That's kind of looking up. I'm not at the very bottom. Kind of hate to walk through this food plot. There may be some critters in there I don't want to step on. This is about as far downhill as I want to go. We'll take a look back uphill from here. It's a round hill. But you can see how many trees are in this property. I didn't count them, but it's a bunch of them. We're gonna try to get the job to start keeping this property clean. He wants to have it bush hogged about 2-3 times a year, 4 times a year, whatever it takes. So I worked up a price on it. I think he and I can agree on it. And if I get to do it, if I get to do it 3 or 4 times, then that makes it a little bit better on me. It's rough with all these rocks and steep hill though. But that's another job well done. Just want to show you guys bush hogging a steep hill. So don't forget to subscribe. We're only 40 subscribers away from making the 1,000. So 40 more. I need 40 more. So hey, y'all stick around. Like and subscribe to the video. I promise we got some more coming. See y'all on the next one.